Hey, it's Erin. We've gone through a lot of workouts together, but we haven't talked much about warming up. This is such a key component to any workout that I thought it would be important to go through the steps to an effective lower body warm-up. Now, the reasons we warm up: it increases our flexibility, improves circulation, it can help fire up that central nervous system, so it gets you ready to lift heavy. And probably most importantly, it helps prevent injury, so we're able to train sustainably and actually enjoy our training. Now, when you're talking about stretching, there are two types of stretches: dynamic and static. When warming up, we're always going to focus on dynamic stretching. This is actively going through a range of motion. This helps increase our flexibility. Now, when you're done with your workout, static stretching is often the way to go. This is your stretch and hold exercise. This can also improve your flexibility. It can help decrease soreness, but static stretching creates micro tears. Working out creates micro tears. And this is perfectly normal. In fact, this is how we make progress. When we rest, those micro tears are healed, and they're healed stronger and sometimes bigger than before. So it's how our muscles grow. Now, you don't want to do static stretching before you train because it creates micro tears. So we're gonna focus on the dynamic stretching instead. It takes 5 to 10 minutes and you'll be ready to train. So let's get in there and warm up. Let's start this warm up by easing that heart rate up. One of the best ways to do this is to hop on the cardio equipment of your choice. So that's the bike, treadmill, rower, stair climber, or elliptical, just for about 3 to 5 minutes. So the goal here is to take you from resting heart rate to slightly elevated. So we're increasing circulation, getting those muscles nice and warm, ready for the drills and the dynamic stretching, and then also priming the body for performance. So think of yourself as an athlete and you are in here to train. So we must get ready accordingly. The next step is drills. And if you don't have a turf area, choose a long hallway or someplace where people typically do lunges, and that's perfect. 15 or 20 meters is all you need. And that will be the next step after this 3 to 5 minute warm up. Every drill you're gonna go through once. This is a rhythm drill, so it's basically like a mini sprint. Swing your elbows through your hips, upper body nice and tall. Cycle your heels over your ankles, and quick feet, weight on the balls of your feet. So don't look down, look straight ahead and really focus on quick feet. The floor is lava. The next drill is just a skipping drill. Nice and easy. Drive that knee, dorsiflex the foot, opposite arm, opposite leg. Again, upper body nice and tall. Give this next round of skips some oomph. So really think about snapping that foot, push off through the toe, really drive that knee, drive that arm forward, opposite arm, opposite leg, and try to get a little bit more height here. Moving into our dynamic stretches. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, kick. This is a piriformis stretch. So a lot of times if you're doing legs, the piriformis can get pretty tight. This in turn can pinch the sciatic, so it's a really good idea to do this. And if you can't snap that leg just like that, focus on just touching the side of your foot to your opposite hand and increasing that range of motion as you go. Next dynamic stretch is a knee to chest hug. So every third step, bring that knee up nice and high, and then just give yourself a little extra stretch, stretching through that range of motion. So we're not thinking about stretching and holding. It's just a quick increase of flexibility, working on opening up these hips and really just getting the blood pumping, and I like to say getting the cobwebs out. So again, each step you should successively be able to go a little bit higher with that knee, get that knee a little bit closer to your chest each time, and one set of 20 meters is all you need. Getting into the leg swings, so 10 reps on each side. Grab something sturdy, keep your other leg, your foot flat on the other leg. Swing opposite arm, opposite leg. You're just gonna swing nice and straight. As that opposite leg goes back, the arm should go back. And same thing here. So as you start swinging, you may notice you don't have that great of a range of motion, but it should increase as you get towards that 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th rep. So these are side leg swings, same idea. You're just going to keep that leg straight, swing the leg in front of your body, keep that front leg nice and flat, and just work on increasing range of motion as you go. So 10 reps on this too. And don't worry about going fast, just get the motion first, then you can speed it up as you go. This is from track and field, so I've got a little bit of practice. We'll continue warming up the hips with hip circles. So you're gonna do 10 clockwise circles and 10 counterclockwise circles. This is also good for hula hoop practice. Just kidding. But this is going to do is it's going to loosen up those hip flexors, it's going to loosen up the hamstrings, and just get your entire body just mobilized and ready. So these are the large hip circles. So think about keeping your back nice and flat, bending at the hips, and just going counterclockwise and clockwise, 10 reps on each side. So keep your feet nice and flat, feet slightly wider than shoulder width. And you might notice, like I notice, one direction is easier than the other. This is just something to actively work on in your warm-up. So be sure you're able to make a circle with both sides. And if you can't, just work on it and you will get better. Okay, we're gonna warm up the upper body, the neck. So you're gonna do head circles, 10 reps on each side. For some reason, these make me pretty dizzy. You can keep your eyes open and sort of focus on the ground ahead of you, or you can keep your eyes closed. But the goal here is to just make 10 circles clockwise, 10 counterclockwise, loosen those traps up, loosen everything up, and get ready for those warm-up sets. Moving on, let's say the first exercise is a squat. So you'll grab your bar with no weights on it. Now just go through about 10 reps and really focus on pushing your weight through your heels. Focus on keeping your back nice and flat. And I like to look down a little bit, but you can look straight ahead. Just really focus on going through that full range of motion and feeling how everything feels. So throwing a little bit more weight on here, this is the second warm-up set. So same idea, think about driving your weight through your heels, really just getting a feel for the bar. Now, if you're squatting, if you're going heavy, you might do an additional 1 or 2 warm-up sets from here if you're looking to go for a PR, or if you're doing something particularly taxing, do another warm-up set or 2. But after this point, I'm pretty warm, so let's lift. Dynamic stretching before the workout, static stretching after the workout. This is going to help improve your range of motion, increase flexibility. This can also help decrease soreness. So there are plenty of reasons for stretching both before and after you work out. Just keep in mind that you want 2 different types of stretching for before and after. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and don't forget to click that little bell. You'll be the first to know whenever a new video comes out. If you try this warm-up and you love it, please tag me on social media. I really enjoy seeing your progress and seeing you take these workouts and make them your own. Thanks for watching. Until next time, train hard, y'all, and warm up.